What's going on, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. So I'm gonna be real quick about this. Spirit wanted me to drop this. Um, so the thing about this food again, me standing at 160 pounds, eating restaurant food and stuff like that, but still looking better than the average vegetarian. How could that be? Well, that could be because I understand detoxification and I move these things in and out of my body so quickly using supplements like, of course, iodine and NAC, and I drink a lot of water. I think that what it has a lot to do with it too is the beverages. Like, you never want to be the guy that gets the cheeseburger, bacon double cheeseburger and cheese fries, and then you get a Diet Coke. But that, and they think the funny thing about that joke, they think the angle is the fact that they should have just got a regular Coke if they got all that other messed up food. But the real angle is, no, he shouldn't have had a soda at all. But I just wanted to say this. It's all about detoxification, supplementation, and intermittent fasting. And that's what it's all about. But I really do think it's about the beverages too. Like, I only drink really like Fiji water. That's all I drink. I don't drink anything else. I don't drink sodas, juices, maybe every once in a blue moon, but nah, every day it's water. That's all my body wants is water. I don't know if, now that I'm older, that's happening, but that's all my body craves is water. That's it. And I like sugary things, but the beverages, no, I don't do the beverages. I think that's the thing that can tip you over the scale when it comes to the diet is them goddamn juices and beverages. But one thing point I want to make too is about the diet is that I am now telling people, hey, you can eat whatever you want. Now, why do I say that? Well, I say that because intermittent fasting, the supplementation and things that I'm doing. But I say it because it's like, I know that food is just fuel. It turns into waste. Your blood sugar gets high and your blood sugar gets low and it moves in and you take a crap, whatever, But here's the thing though. It's like, kind of losing my point here, my thought. Yeah, so I think food is just fuel. It doesn't matter what you eat. That's what I'm saying. It really doesn't matter what you eat, as long as you eat once a day in intermittent fasting. And I relate it to Back to the Future. I don't know if y'all remember Back to the Future 2, the beginning of the movie, when allegedly the car used plutonium, but Doc came back from the future to go pick up Marty because something was going on with his kids. And by the way, I picked up Michael J. Fox before. That's funny, but that's another story. It's just funny, these certain characters that I've actually picked up before I picked him up off a jet plane. But y'all know that already. But anyway, we know that food is just fuel. In other words, it don't really matter what you eat as long as you're getting supplementation, which you don't get from food anymore anyway, whether you're being a vegetarian or you're eating junk food. It really doesn't matter anymore. It has to be supplementation, and stuff like that. And supplementation, hydration, and intermittent fasting. That's why I said again, supplementation, hydration, and intermittent fasting. And you can't stay hydrated drinking soda. So I think the water really helps me a lot, where I can eat stuff like that and still stay at 160. And the gym is just waiting for me there to blow up and turn to, 180 all muscle. But yeah, that's another story. It's just, we know that food is fuel. Because Doc, remember, he didn't put plutonium in the car. He went in the garbage can and he started pouring beer down there, banana peels. I mean, it was supposed to be a funny skit, but I think, and it's just coming from me, I didn't get this from nobody else. My breakdown of Back to the Future 2 and that scene was showing that even though the car ran off plutonium, it could use anything to use it as fuel. It might not use it as more efficiently, but it didn't matter. Fuel is fuel. So food is food, especially since the food now, we know it lacks a lot of vitamins and minerals anyway. So another reason I know that food is just fuel and we shouldn't have to pay so much attention to exactly what we're eating is because it's like this. If let's say you eat some chocolate cake and they say, oh, it raises your blood sugar. But then next thing you know, now they're talking about drinking grape juice can raise your blood sugar just as much as drinking a Coca-Cola. So what does that tell you? If your blood sugar can raise really high, just off some fruits and some starches or some carbs, right? Like a potato will raise your blood sugar just as high as a Coca-Cola. So how can you make the argument about raising your blood sugar has anything to do with anything? It doesn't. It's invalid. Okay, it's invalid. Anything can raise your blood sugar. Okay, so food is just fuel. That's it. Uh, it's all about detoxification, supplementation, hydration, and intermittent fasting. I can sum that up just like that, y'all. 4 phrases. Um, but and I gotta listen to this video so I can remember those 4 phrases again. I don't even remember what I just said. But I told y'all in spirit. But yeah, that Back to the Future car represented the human body, and it can just use anything for fuel, anything. It might not operate as more proficiently, but at the end of the day, food is just fuel. And something can raise your blood sugar. Well, if you drink orange juice, that can raise your blood sugar. Orange juice is actually not good for you. Nuts is not good for you. Beans is not good for you. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. So at the end of the day, if both things can raise your blood sugar, then, why does it matter? I guess you could say the salt, though, in the restaurant food can raise your blood pressure high, which it can. Of course, you got to get a potassium, sodium intake on point. But it's really about just drinking a lot of water, too, guys. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. Food is just fuel. And but it is funny, though, when I walk in Domino's and they look at me like, hey, you're not one of us. How come you, never mind. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.